Hey folks, this is Super J Business Hour. My name is Super J Business and welcome. I want to say we're doing a great job. I'm super excited. A lot of people subscribing, a lot of hits on the daily show. Thank you. Thank you. Let's keep this fight alive. Let's fight. You know what I mean? Let's stand together. Let's get this information out. Let's check it out and let's dissect the truth from the lies that are being spread. I'm gonna get right into the news. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone out there who's tuning in daily, and we will win this fight. We will. We will get the truth out one way or the other. We're gonna start with the New York Times, Saturday, June 25th, 2011, from yesterday. Okay. And we're just going to get into some real serious articles. First of all, I want to say it's a red alert, man. We got to get Ron Paul in as president. I watched about 10 different things from him yesterday. I added them into my favorites. Please check out my favorites. There are over almost 300 awesome, clips and facts and things that will, if you're new to all this and you're just tuning in for the first time and you need some more information and a little bit confused as to what we're talking about here, please start checking out my favorites. It'll slowly get you where you need to be, and you get a broader understanding of everything that's happening here. Okay, New York Times. Here we go. And we're going to do some quick articles. It says, House refuses backing on Libya, won't cut funds. Fierce debate on bills. The White House is critical of mixed messages to U.S. allies. Well, our favorite presidential candidate, Ron Paul, discusses this a lot, and they're trying to pass two bills in legislation right now which are ridiculous. They're basically words that are flipped around, and it's a big trick. It says they won't give money except for four certain things, and those four certain things are what the president is already doing, so it's kind of like letting him get away with it when he's committing an atrocity and a crime and should be charged for that by having been in Libya in the first place and going against the War Powers Act. We have to go by the Constitution of the United States of America, folks. It's time to honor that Constitution and our forefathers and the people that died before us to make this a great country. No one man should have the power to send an entire country to war. And if that doesn't make sense, then nothing makes sense. You know, it needs to be a group or a body of people to make that decision. So that power needs to be taken back. At least George Bush, as evil as he was and all the horrible stuff he did, he at least went to Congress for permission. This guy's got to be stopped. The president has got to be stopped. And I don't care if he's black, orange, or purple. I grew up in the hood in New Jersey my whole life around less white people than most I know. And so it ain't about color. It's about what you're doing and being a puppet. And if you're going to be a puppet for the global elite, then we want you out. We want Ron Paul in. So, yeah, House refuses backing on Libya, won't cut funds. It's a big joke. Hopefully they do the right thing and cut this, get the War Powers Act, and either charge the president, which they did take him to court, or do whatever they got to do to stop these wars that should not be going on. All right? And then we got another thing here I saw. Safety myth left Japan ripe for nuclear crisis. See, what they do is they're saying the power's running out because of all these nuclear problems. First of all, if you watch mainstream media, you wouldn't even know that the worst nuclear crisis in Fukushima, Japan, Google it, do whatever you got to do, is horrible. I'm taking sodium iodine every day because this is really bad what happened in Fukushima. Well, now they're going to try and get you used to the fact that we're losing energy, and so they can jack all the prices up on everything, including your electric. So get ready for that one. That's why they put these articles out. So you could say, oh, they did mention it in the New York Times 2 weeks ago. That's why it has to be raised. It's all a psychological warfare. There is a war on for your mind, folks. Okay, here we go. Denmark leads nationalist challenge to Europeans' open borders, which goes on to say part of the European Union's visa-free open travel zone. The Danish party is trying to stop that, and they're going to fight against that. They're not going to just let people come into their borders. Italy's having trouble. All these other countries are having trouble. There's people massively flooding in from Africa into Italy. There's people flooding in everywhere else. They want that to stop. The European Union is a disaster. The euro is a disaster. The whole thing is nuts. And they want to do that over here with the Eastern Union and open up all the borders, eventually get one world currency and do all this crazy stuff. And this is why I'm here now, and this is why we will fight to keep this beautiful country the way it is. We need to close the damn borders, be very secure about it, do the right thing, keep it like it used to be, and, get our country back on its feet before we worry about all these other problems that are outside of our country. But that would make too much sense, right? Okay, here we go. Bribery, but nobody was charged. And this is in the business day section of the same paper, Saturday, June 25th, 2011, New York Times. And basically what it goes on to say is that in 2004, a plant manager for one of Tyson's food poultry plants in Mexico sent a memo to a company headquarters in Springfield, Arkansas, which identified two women as taking bribes, right? They were getting like 32,000 pesos, which is like $2,700 in America. And what they were doing is their husbands were the veterinarians in charge of making sure that the animals were inspected and correct and top meat to be processed in the Tyson plants. Well, they were paid monthly to turn a blind eye. So if they had diseases, cancer, nasty food, the animals were disease riddled, they could still be put through. And guess where they were sent? America. Why do you think they outsourced the plants out to Mexico in the first place? Because they want that stuff to come back. They're poisoning us in the food. It's called a soft kill. Look it up. That's how they get us. They put fluoride in the water, and then they send us disgusting meat, and we eat it. You got to be careful, folks. Stop with the water. Check what you're eating. Check what you're drinking. It's no good. Now, this is where it really gets funny, because right underneath, they got an article about the FDA urges less use of anemia drugs. So the federal drug regulators said on Friday that 3 drugs that had been widely used to treat anemia in both kidney and cancer patients were so dangerous to the heart that doctors should consider avoiding the medicines altogether in some patients and using less of them in others. Well, first of all, that's all a joke too. The FDA approves bullcrap medicines that kill people, and it's all for people to get richer. They pay off the government, then their medicine gets approved, and when the real medicines that can cure cancer and AIDS and stuff like that is getting ready to come out, they stop it from happening, because then they'll lose tons of money on all these people coming in for chemotherapy and all this other stuff. Folks, it's just one big disgusting hustle. This world has gotten out of control, and it's literally being run by tyrants. Okay? Now here's the other thing that I found very interesting. I'm telling you, and you can go back into my daily show. We've been doing this. We got about 20 shows up, and you'll see that I've been bringing it up. They're getting ready to destroy the internet, and they're slowly sticking it out in newspapers to get you ready for it. It says a stronger net security system is deployed. Bill Woodcock Center speaking on internet security in Singapore, and it basically goes on to say a small group of internet security specialists who gathered in Singapore this week to start up a global system to make email and e-commerce more secure, end the proliferation of passwords, and raise the bar significantly for internet scam artists, spies, and troublemakers. And then it says, in quotes, it won't matter where you are in the world, or who you are in the world, you're going to be able to authenticate everyone and everything. So basically, they're about to destroy the internet, folks. I've been screaming and telling you guys they're going after the internet, and here they are. And what they're doing is they throw these articles out to get you used to it, again, so when they destroy the internet and start locking it down and make it so you can't do what you want and take away passwords and everyone's just doing all this crazy stuff, then they're going to say, hackers are going into government files and this is happening and this is happening, so we have to hit the kill switch. It's all a joke. It's all pre-planned. There's nothing wrong with the internet. What they're worried about is guys like me and Alex Jones and everyone else out there trying to spread the truth. And it's insanity, folks. And we need to fight back, stand up, get this information to as many people as you can, and we need to stand up for ourselves, okay? So, in ending, I want to go to the art section of the New York Times for Saturday, June 25th, 2011. And, oh, wow, look at this. Who's this? Oh, it's our buddy, Adolf Hitler. Look at that. Hey, hail Hitler, right? Freaking ridiculous. So basically, I guess it's art now to talk about Hitler. They found these photographs in a photo album, and within 3 hours online, they were able to find who took the photographs, and it was a German soldier who took the... No shit, it was a German soldier. He's got pictures of people in the death camp. They're showing pictures of that on the front page of that section. They got pictures of Hitler. Listen, folks, they're showing you war. They're showing you craziness. They're showing you tyrants. They're showing you dictators. Gee, I wonder where we're getting ready and where we're going with all this. Because you're seeing it now with our president. He's a dictator. You're seeing all the wars. They're trying to get you used to seeing all this stuff. That's why you're groped before you get on a plane. That's why you got military walking down streets. That's why they're showing you pictures of war-torn countries in this. That's why they're going to shut the internet down. We're at a really scary point, folks, and we need to stand up, fight back, and cut this nonsense out. We cannot let a government take over. We elect them to do what we need them to do to make our country more comfortable. We don't elect them to control us and tell us what to do. We're perfectly able to make common sense decisions for ourselves, and the people know what they want. It's a Ron Paul, folks, it's a Ron Paul revolution that's needed. This is a man with 30 years of dedication, and the more I watch this guy and the more I listen to his speeches and comments, and again, I saved about almost 10 different things you can watch on my favorites list about him so you can see how wonderful he is. It's time to get back to basics. It's time to follow the Constitution of the United States of America. It's time to take America back, folks. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I'm really tired. I've been working every single night the graveyard shift, and then the first thing I do is wake up, check out my channel here. I get back to everybody who wrote me. I accept friends. I subscribe to those who subscribe to me. I want to do this thing, folks. I would love to start my own radio show and have support so I could do it every day, quit my job, but you know what, right now, doesn't matter. I go to work, I'll kill myself there, and I don't care if I'm tired. You will see me every day. We're going to fight this thing, folks. We are going to fight this thing together, folks. Thanks for tuning into the Super J Business Hour. I want to say peace in the Middle East, peace in America, peace everywhere, man. Say good morning to your neighbors. Say hello. Get to know the people that live around you. Be friendly. Because if we don't stick together, folks, they'll have us in our houses watching American Idol, playing on the internet, watching Dancing with the Stars, and when they're getting ready to take over this country, we won't even see it coming. I don't even see kids playing outside no more. They got too much crap in the house, electronics to play with, that the government is slowly monitoring every move we make. Anyway, God bless, Godspeed. Let's fight this power. Why stand on a silent platform? Fight the war. F the norm. It's been wonderful. I thank you guys for all the hits. If you like these videos, hit like. If you don't like them, hit dislike. And spread the word. Send these emails out. Send this video to everybody. Let's get the word out. It's a red alert. Ron Paul for president. Let's get these tyrants out of government. Let's stop reading mainstream media and the lies that they're spewing. Alex Jones, Infowars.com, Prison Planet TV. Go to the Drudge Report. Start checking out some of this Zionist stuff with Israel. There's some real life stuff going on, folks. I thank you. You're wonderful. And we'll see you tomorrow. The more I see these hits and I see y'all watching me, I will be here every day. We're going to fight this thing together. We're going to win this thing together. And real patriots will stand up and fight. Live free or die, baby. This is Super J Business, and I'm checking out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And thanks for tuning in. All right.